Okay, folks. So you see one, two, three, four, five cameras. Um, Going from left to right, the Nikkor or Nikon D610, the Z52, the ZF, the Z52, and the Sony A7CR. Um, I am showing off this 300 millimeter. It's the ED AFS Nikkor 300 millimeter f4D version. Okay. And no adapter for the native camera. I do have the ZF2 on the Z52 and the ZF. I have the F to Z adapter number 1 on the Z52. So versions 2 of the F to Z adapter on the full frame cameras. The smaller one on the Z52, the original one with the neck. And then I'm using the Viltrox NFE1, which is autofocus for this lens. And this is a wonderful lens. Let's show this. I can show it like that too. Excellent lens, but there's a problem. And let me show you what the problem is. Okay, preview. I am just going to go down and just want to make sure my voice is working. Because sometimes, yeah, it is. Because sometimes on share, it doesn't work. Okay. So I'm going to scroll down. These are the 610 first. Okay. Native to this camera, this lens. No problem with autofocusing, manual focusing. It worked great. Okay. That's one of the reasons why I got two DSLRs, the ZF and the 610. I'm still on the fence with the D850 or even the 780. Okay. Because I do all my video work on the mirrorless Z. The 45 megapixels is enticing, but I'm still thinking about it. I mean, you can put it on the Z8 and but there is a problem, okay? So look at these pictures. Look how sharp the glass is, basically. It works fantastic. The cover blew off on his, I think that's a gazebo that he has. But you see, it's shredded. And of course, my yellow flowers are blooming. Gorgeous. And then, of course, the cement rock. And lighter, darker. Okay. And if I do a command I, scroll down here just to make sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is now the Sony. All right. And they think it's 135 millimeter. Okay. When it's actually, see, they think it's a 135 millimeter. Um, it's actually 300. And it's a little bit dark. Okay. So, anyway, but look how sharp the picture's there. If I scroll in, that's pretty good. And then I got it brighter. So I went down, I got it down to f4. I realized what was going on. So if I do the same thing, you can even see the webs. And this is on a Sony camera, 61 megapixel camera, okay? I've had no problems this time working on the camera with this lens. I think there's one other lens that gives me a trouble, and I think that's the 180 millimeter, which I'll do next. But anyway, see, aperture's totally changed. A little bit brighter to f4. These are all f4. It's just that I may have had it in a different, shutter priority. I had it all in shutter priority, okay, to make it work. And you see, the leaves are clear, the flowers weren't, it's a hit and miss. I could have manual focused it and it would have been fine, okay? So you can see the darker kind of tint from the camera, but still, these are sharp pictures. Then one of the lock, glass. So basically, on the autofocusing and stuff, no, it's a hit and miss. Yeah, it's still the Sony A7CR. But it's darker than the Nikon's. Now I'm going to the Z52, all right? And if you look at it, it thinks it's a 300 millimeter, but it's at a 450 millimeter equivalent, okay? But you see, the autofocusing did not work on any of the Z mirrorless cameras. It's all manual focus. They're sharp. It's a great lens. But why is it that the Sony can focus pretty good? So I see I messed there, but then that's sharp right there. Okay. And then there's my dog. But look how sharp she is. I'm going to go back over here. Make sure. Yeah, this is Z52 now. So that's a Z52 crop sensor. This is now full frame, Z52. But look at the shots I got on the bird, okay? I should have had the Z52 out. But anyway, look how sharp it is. It's a great lens. I should have used the Z8, but I wanted to be with the close to the 610 as possible. And I do have a crop sensor A6700, but I didn't use it with that camera. I just used the A7CR, okay? Because it is a full frame camera. I mean lens also. But you can see. And this is a ZF now. Look how sharp this bird is. This crow. I mean, you can't beat that. Look at the mean look he has. And you can't see him, but there's a little bitty bird. Can you see him now? Oh, I guess not. Okay. but he's right there. All right. So that was the ZF. That was the last one. Um, I got 5 different cameras with a great lens. That's a great shot right there. Okay. So that's one of my favorites. And look how, I mean, I might end it on that picture right there. Okay. So it's a great lens. Yeah, I might do something like that. Move the mouse out of the way. What do you think? Well worth it? What if I make it full screen? What do you think? Uh, There you go. How's that? Look better? Should I censor it a little bit more? Anyhow, thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.